Happening today, the family of a Jamesville woman who was beaten and stabbed to death back in the 1980s will head to Albany to rally for support to keep her killer behind bars. Our Brandon Roth is live in Canastota this morning, where the family of Sandra Ulrich, they are gathering at the Canastota exit so they can all head to Albany. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, Lisa. Well, it may have been 30 years ago since Sandra Ulrich was brutally murdered by Howard Marnell, but for the family and relatives of Sandra Ulrich, they have not forgotten it. And as you said, they are heading to Albany, even though the parole board has decided now to put off their decision to release Howard Marnell. They want to make sure that he is never released. We have with us now Patrick Marnell, who is you are actually Howard's brother.
That is correct, yes.
And we've been talking that you're a very tight-knit family. You have a large group here.
Great group.
And what's the message you want to get out to the parole board in Albany?
We really want to meet up with a commission that will have a positive impact on preventing this from happening to future families, future victims. I mean, these people, not only myself, but all the people behind me, we're all victims. We're all innocent victims of a crime committed by one individual.
And let's remind people, we've been talking, you're a very tight-knit, this is 30 years ago, tight-knit family. Mm-hmm. Sandra Ulrich was brutally murdered by Howard Marnell. I mean, this was a brutal murder.
Yes, without a question, no doubt in my mind that he was on a purpose, and this, of course, was a very, very horrible crime.
Right, she was beaten and stabbed.
That is correct, multiple times, right. and beaten beyond recognition.
And the reason we bring that up is because that you want the parole board not to forget this crime and how many people were hurt by this.
That is correct. And again, in his recent parole board hearing, he made mention, drawing Sandra as maybe part of the reason why he snapped. But unfortunately, I don't believe that. I'll stand to this day, as long as the good Lord gives me breath, and I will defend Sandra's honor and saying there's no way she was ever making a pass towards him whatsoever, that he wanted something that he could not have, and he took it. The most precious thing a person could have, and that's a life.
Okay, thanks. Patrick Marnell, one of the family of Sandra Ulrich and the relatives, heading to Albany today to speak to the parole board. Now, the parole board had previously denied Marnell parole 8 times. They have now decided to reconsider this latest parole now that they hear these latest testimonials, and they will now make their decision in May. We're live this morning in Canastota. Brandon Roth for Today in Central New York.